Hey guys, this is Jessica from Peterson SEO. Thank you so much for accepting your free video. So today we're going to go over a few tips that you can apply right away, and it's really going to help with your online presence and getting more organic leads. It's important to note that nearly 70% of organic leads are going to come from a website, so it is really important that you have a website that's properly optimized. First thing I notice is that you have a Google business site rather than your own domain. So you definitely need to migrate to your own domain and have your own website. This does help with ranking your Google My Business page. But as far as getting those organic leads, you really do need a full website with your own domain, a .com preferably. Um, you want to make sure that you have a separate page for every single type of service that you offer with its own original content and keywords. Google does not rank a website based on appearance, it is based on content, and your website does not have any content. Um, Content is the wording. You need a lot of it. You need a lot of content. Your homepage should have a minimum of 1,000 to 1,500 words of content or more, depending on your competitors. If they have more, you need more. Google wants 150 words for every local buyer intent keyword you're going to target. Those are the keywords people are actively searching for in your area. So that's how your content needs to be built out. It needs to be built out around each of your services um, and your service areas. If you service multiple service areas, you should also have separate service area pages. Anywhere that you service that has any type of keyword volume really ideally needs its own page, so you can be found organically in each of those communities for each of your services. Google has robots that go and index all of your pages, pulling this content and keywords so that they can rank you for them and put you in front of your customers when they search for your services. Your top competitor in water damage restoration in Salt Lake is AAA Restoration. They don't have a great website, but they do have separate pages for each of their services. They are missing the fact that they don't have the separate pages for their service areas. They're missing out on a ton of volume, as you guys are. But they do have a bunch of pages. They've got the interlinking between pages. They're going after local buyer intent keywords, which are your keywords with a location attached. You can see they have a lot more content. These guys are going to be super easy for you to beat, but you do need your own website. You need the proper pages and content and build your content around those keywords. But just having that website alone is not going to be enough to be found online. It does need to be supported by SEO. So if we take a look here, you do have a high score here, but this is because it's a Google business. So this is kind of irrelevant. You do need to get backlinks and referring domains. A referring domain is any website that provides a link to your website. And the backlink is the link coming from a referring domain to your website. And the intention is to drive traffic, but not all are created equal. So you don't want just any backlinks. You want ones that are do follows and that are authoritative, meaning that they are directly related to your services. That way, they will help you rank. And then these backlinks need to be attached to keywords so you can rank those keywords in Google to the first page. But because you don't have any content or anything else going on, you're not getting any traffic. So you're actually missing out on thousands in potential volume. If we do look at your keywords, there's 10 spots in Google. And as you can see, all of them are 4 or more pages back. So although these are good keywords, which are coming from your brand name and your images. But these are great keywords, but you're just not going to be found until we can get those to the first page of Google. If we look at your competitor, they have a rating of a 25 for their domain. Um, and that's because it's not a Google domain. This is their own domain. They have over 2,000 backlinks and over 300 referring domains. Now, Google only gives you credit for one backlink per referring domain, so most of these are spammy. If we look here, they have 115 do follows. So realistically, you need to beat that 115 referring domains, both in quality and quantity. Because they have a ton of pages, they've been indexed for over 1,000 different keywords, and they are getting over 346 people on average to their website, and yet they're still missing out on a ton of traffic. So this just goes to show that by optimizing your page, how much traffic you can have coming in and converting into customers. And the last part is this Google My Business section or Google Maps. Your goal should be to be in the top 3 of this section because 30% of people go straight to the maps and don't go anywhere else. And so if you're not listed in this top 3, you send all those leads to your potential, all those leads to your competitors. So there are several factors in being in the top 3, but the most important are citations. That's going to be the name of the business, an address, phone number, and website, and listing those in a bunch of directories like LinkedIn, Yelp, Facebook, Dex, etc. So you're going to need a lot more of those than your top competitor. And when you follow all these tips I provided you today, your website can be #1 across Google for all of your local buyer intent keywords for your services and service areas, supported by SEO. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video to be helpful and that you can use it and start capturing those organic leads. I would really love to get your feedback on what you thought of this video. And if you have any questions, go ahead and give me a call at the number on the screen and we can chat. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.